And okay, so I've got my list of videos to create help videos. So as we're getting going, we're learning add new things. So let's go over how to, it's not going to let me, do remediation packet. So if you get below 70% on a test, and this is like mid-test, final test, big test, you will see a remediation module. You should, unless I have it set wrong, to open up right below the test. You have to submit this, whatever the remediation packet is, and it's going to vary just depending on what I have put together. So you're going to submit that to the Dropbox. It's worth 10 points. The 10 points is not calculated into your final grade. So this is just, did you do it? Once I see that you have 10 out of 10, then the test retake will open up for you. I have to figure out logistics with it because I can't like double link and I don't want to clear your old test. So I'll figure that out, but your test retake will open up so that you can retake it. So that's how the process is going to work for the remediations. Now I'll show you an example of a remediation. Okay, so you can see here, Unit 1 test. This opens up only if you get below 70% on a test, so I have it set that way. So if you do better, you're not going to actually see this module. So this test, Unit 1.18, retakes, not test, module. So right now I have the remediation there, and I have the Dropbox. I don't have the test set yet. So here's a remediation packet. Here are some videos and practice websites. If they double up for some reason, you don't need to redo it, but I went ahead and just stuck all of our videos and practice websites in another document in case I missed any on the remediation. So when you click on it, it will open to this, and in case you forget, you go File, Download As, and you can download it as a Word document. So notice on this one, I did it into the different parts for review. So metric, read through it, take notes. Read, just go ahead and you click and you open it. Read through. It's got really good information. So you go through and you read through it. So here, in that actual conversion one, you can see it says to compute the differences. You can do that. We didn't actually do that, but you can see how many you would move over. We talked about that. But here are some examples. I actually stuck these on the document. I didn't do that for all of them, but here are some more examples. So this would be something that you're going to have to, whether you do it on the computer, whether you write it down, whatever, this would be something that, okay, you're going to submit to me so we could see the conversions. The answer key is right here. So go ahead and you're going to check your own work. Then if you have questions, do you have any questions on this stuff? Here are some harder conversion practices. So when you click on that, here's how to do harder ones. So, miles, I don't know, some of them per centimeters cubed, and you want to change it to meters cubed, right? Those are harder ones. So you can go in and I want you to look through these harder ones. Look at the examples, look at the solutions, work your way through it. Okay, so sig figs. This quiz had already been posted, but watch it again. Here, read and do practice. Check your answers. So go here. Read through this again. Practice. Here's tons of practice ones. So if you're just writing down and you're going to scan those in, that's where you would be like sig figs 1, and then there's 5 sig figs here. And then click on the answers to the problems, check your answers. So I didn't on this document put sig fig practice 1, 2, 3, right? I'm expecting you to go ahead and get that organized. If you do it on a piece of paper, if you want to do it on your Word document, however you want to do it, I don't care. You could copy and paste those practices in here and put them that way. That's fine too. I didn't go through and put every single thing on this document. So that's how you do it. You go through, read and do practice, check your answers, that kind of thing. And then you can see here, I put answer key right there. So you do have the answer key for that. Okay. So go through all of it, measurements, then percent error. Questions, let me know. When you submit this to the Dropbox, what I'm gonna go through and look and see, okay, did you do sig fig practice? how are you showing me that you did practice your significant figures? I've given you videos to watch. I've given you websites to go to read about it. They give you examples. I try to give you a few different places, and then there's practice. So you have to show me that you did those practice problems, right? I'm gonna assume that you read the websites and that you watched the videos, but you're gonna show me, okay, yeah, I did do some practice and I'm understanding this. And if you don't understand it, then you're gonna give me those questions. You can put it on here, put it in the Dropbox, whatever. So that's how you're going to do remediation. And again, every remediation is going to be a little bit different, just depending on, how I have it set up. And if you have questions, let me know. But it should go through tons of stuff to give you that extra practice before you retake your test. All right. Hopefully this was helpful. And let me know if you have any questions.